Well, hello, all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land, and welcome to the Texas Special YouTube channel. For this week's in-scale product review, we are going to be taking a look at this vintage Con-Cor Southern Pacific Bay window caboose. Now, this is one that I've been very excited about doing. I've had it for a couple of months now, and I am happy to finally have a proper SP caboose to put on the end of my in-scale trains when I'm running my SP locomotives. This is an older car, as I said. This is a more vintage type car, and I was able to get this used for, I think I was able to pick this up for like, it was more than $5, it was less than $10 on eBay. So, just like the Southern Pacific daylight cars, you squeeze this in to disengage the locking tab on the front and lift the lid off, and that disengages the two locking tabs on the rear of the box, or on the rear of the lid. So we'll set that there. And you just pull this guy out, nice and gentle like. And there she sits in all of her glory. So we'll move the packaging out of the way. Attempt to zoom in. And it looks like that's the best we're going to be able to do. So this guy does have metal wheels. They are the pizza cutter type flanges, which, you know, could be a good or bad thing. A good thing in the operationally speaking, in the sense that it will definitely stay on the track. You know, bad thing, it doesn't look all that great, but you know, is what it is. This is an older type car, and I haven't swapped the wheels, and I'm not going to swap the wheels because these in-scale trains are light, they're finicky, they easily derail, so I would much rather have way too much flange than not enough. All of the lettering on this car is done very well. Believe there is some decaling that is missing with regards to stated ownership and things and such of that nature, but everything else is there. It's in the correct spot. You have the Southern Pacific. I believe that should be shifted over a tad bit more to the right. I could be wrong. And the number should be shifted over a tad bit to the right as well, centered underneath Southern Pacific. You have all the car data, manufacture and rebuild data here. That is correct. You have these curved grab irons here on every corner of the caboose. They're cast onto the caboose. They're not a separately applied part. All of the paint is the appropriate color from what I can tell, with the exception of the bay. I know that SP had the ends of the bays this orange color. I'm pretty sure that this side panel here, and I believe the top of the bay, is supposed to be the same oxide red as the caboose. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it's supposed to be. Either way, I'm not going to change it. It looks good, and you know the caboose is great, and for less than $10, I really can't cry too much. You have these little storage, little tool boxes down underneath here. I know you can't see it, but I promise you there is the appropriate latching and hinge and door detail, so that is there. You have this really good rivet detailing all along the body of the car. There is no window glazing in any of the windows. Those are just empty holes in the car body. If we look at the underside of the car, you will see, maybe, there we go, you can see the emergency and service reservoir. Let me try this. There we go. And we'll throw a little extra light on it. You can see the emergency and service reservoir here. You can see the air brake triple valve here. You can see the air brake piston here. The couplers are body mounted. They are operating magnetic knuckle couplers, as you can see there. It's sticking to my magnetic screwdriver. Looking at one of the ends of the car, because both ends are identical. You know, Cabooses don't have a dedicated A or B end, they have two B ends. You've got this cast-on grab iron detailing here, and you have these square cast-on grab irons on either side of the caboose, on either end of the caboose, which is prototypically correct. You have a cast-on door, cast-in window and frame. Again, no window glazing to speak of. Another grab iron here. You have this one-piece plastic separately applied end hand railing piece with a cast-in handbrake wheel. The end platforms are part of the car frame and do not have any kind of grading or stippling or non-slip texture. The steps on the ends of the car are the same way. They're all one piece and part of the frame, and it's just smooth plastic. We take a look here at the roof. You'll see a nice roof with all the little individual panels simulated. This wooden one-piece, well, it's plastic, but it's meant to simulate wood. One-piece brakeman's walkway with a little smoke jack here for ventilation for the stove in the caboose. This car will very easily navigate 11 3/4 inch curves, and it is a fun little runner. I'm very happy to have this in the collection. I've been wanting to get a little SP Caboose. I'm probably going to get a few more SP Cabooses. So that's something you guys that are SP fans or Caboose fans can look forward to here in the future. I'm hoping to do one, maybe two more Caboose reviews later this year. Hoping is the key word there. So we're going to throw this on the end of a train. Unfortunately, I don't have any SP locomotives with me at the moment. So we're just going to run this guy with a UP engine. Sacrilege, I know, but I forgot to grab an SP engine before I left the house. My bad.